Welcome back to Mondo Musings. I'm your presenter, Ricardo McLean, with your men's 100 meters top 20 form chart for the upcoming World Athletics Championships in Tokyo, Japan. Let's get into it. Fittingly, the top 10 section of our countdown gets going with one of the more explosive starters in the game, American rising star T. Mars McCollum. A disappointing eighth in the 100 final at the NCAA Outdoor Championships, University of Tennessee student masterminded an incredible turnaround at U.S. Nationals to book his place on Team USA to Tokyo by placing third in a race that saw the top five finishers covered by less than a tenth of a second. Bustling into the number 9 slot is Ghanaian ace Abdul-Rasheed Saminu. After inexplicably failing to make the final in this event while representing the University of South Florida at NCAA's, the powerful speedster who holds his country's national record at 9.84 seconds turned in a confidence-boosting second-place finish behind Olympic silver medalist Kishane Thompson at the Diamond League Level July ISFAN Memorial on August 12th. At number 8 is Canadian Jerome Blake. The late blooming Jamaica born sprinter has been speeding through a purple patch since bursting through the 10-second barrier for the first time in June. Most recently, he cooked up a 9:95 personal best to turn back a field that included 2023 World Champs finalist Raheem Ford to claim the NACAC Championships crown. Zarnel Hughes, who was third 2 years ago in Budapest, is the man in the seventh spot. The Jamaica based British athlete issued a potential warning that he won't surrender his seat at the podium without a fight by running a season's best 9:91 to place second in the big men's 100 at July's Prefontaine Classic. He subsequently backed this up by defeating the likes of world indoor 60-meter champ Jeremiah Azu to claim the fastest man crown at the competitive UK Championships. Sixth is where we find the youngest of Jamaica's three entrants in the blue ribbon event, 23-year-old Akeem Blake. The 2024 World Indoor Championship 60-meter third placer quieted the naysayers with a personal best 9.88 second clocking in the final at Jamaica Nationals to book his ticket to a second World Championships. A first global outdoor final appearance would be another solid step on his journey to becoming a bona fide medal contender at this level. At number 5 is South Africa's 2025 World Indoor Championships 60-meter bronze medalist Akani Simbine. The 31-year-old veteran, who owns a season's best of 9.90 seconds, will be keen to finally add a global outdoor podium finish to his breakthrough short track success in Nanjing earlier this year. It would be a fitting reward for an athlete who has wound up fourth or fifth 6 times in 100-meter finals at the Olympics and World Championships. Freshly minted American 100-meter champion Kenny Bednarik is the man holding down the fourth position in the wake of a typically solid three-race set at U.S. Nationals that was capped by an eye-catching 9:79 PB. Though he's arguably the most consistent of the top contenders from an execution perspective, one still can't shake the feeling that the many-time global half-lap medalist will need at least one of the top three to be short of their best for him to crack the podium. At number 3 is reigning world and Olympic champion Noah Lyles. Following a later than usual start to his 100-meter campaign, the charismatic American signaled that the road to the title will again pass through his neck of the woods with a 9:90 season's best run to finish a close second to arch rival Kishane Thompson at the Celestia Diamond League meeting in mid-August. For my money, he's still the man to beat in Tokyo. In the runner-up spot is the enigmatic Oblique Seville. Following a second-place finish in a season's best 9:83 at the Jamaican National Championships in late June, the two-time world champs fourth-placer marked his long-awaited appearance on the Diamond League circuit with two dominant victories over Lyles and company in London and Lausanne. As impressive as those victories were, though, one big question still remains for the gifted Glen Mills pupil. Can he deliver the goods when it really, really matters? And at number 1, as he was ahead of the Olympic Games in Paris last year, is Jamaican juggernaut Kishane Thompson, who ran a world-leading 9:75 to get the better of Seville at June's Jamaica Nationals. Despite being far from smooth in many of his races to date, his only defeat on the season was to Simbini by a mere 100th back on May 3rd. That should conjure up some very scary thoughts in the minds of his competitors. Will Noah Lyles be able to defend his title? Or will a Jamaican sprinter finally stand atop the podium once again? Let me know what you're thinking in the comment section. And you can also check out the women's version of the form chart, which features a fascinating mix of familiar and fresh faces. Thanks, as always, for checking out the content. Until next time, peeps, Godspeed.